Hello and welcome to Nature Today with Carol. I am outdoors and perhaps you can hear the birds singing. It is a beautiful May day here in New Hampshire where I live. I want to talk to you today a little bit about how when we are overwhelmed, decisions can be really hard. I just got off a call with a client and she was feeling rather overwhelmed with a big decision she had to make. She is in several courses right now to do several certifications. She needed to decide, do I go for my big certification in November or do I wait till next April? And she said that she had until the end of this month to decide. Now, I pointed out that that was really only 20 days. And she said, yes, that's a good idea. I have 20 days to decide. Well, by the end of our 30-minute call, she had made her decision. She had a best next step that would get her to that decision. I believe we did that part of the call in maybe 10 or 15 minutes. And we identified what exactly was holding her back from making that next step to make that decision. And that was she needed to reach out to somebody and she wasn't sure about reaching out to that person. So what I'm saying is that decisions are multi-level, and that when we are going for something big, like a big certification or a big life change, I'm going to call that hard change. Hard change is a phrase that is coined by Michael Bungay Stanier, and I'm going to read something to you because this is a really profound statement that I think will really help you. And I'd like for you to comment below how it resonates to you. Here we go. Hard change involves saying no to what's worked for you so far for that present you. Let that land for a moment. This woman that I was speaking to realized that she is going to have to say no to some things so that she can say yes to this larger certification. Now I'll go back to the statement. Saying no now enables you to say yes to the promise of future rewards. You're going to be playing a harder, long-term, bigger game with a constant temptation to opt out for a short-term win. Now that is familiar. We often do that. I have another client that at the beginning of our engagement, this client said, I would like to do XYZ. I would like you to help me out with it. And as this person went along, he was finding that he was getting kind of pushed over this way and pushed over that way with things that he wanted to do in the moment. And what he's begun to realize is that saying yes to those things in the moment are not allowing him to get to that bigger, longer term goal. So it's really important for you to dig deep into that bigger, longer term goal. Is this something I really want? And I'll go back to my client earlier with the certifications, and she decided, oh my gosh, yes. She put herself into that future you condition when she was going to have that certification that had her know to the bottom of the earth that this was what she was meant to do in the world and how she would then feel. And she was able to say, yes, I can now take a step. And the other person that I'm talking about hasn't done that level of discernment. So that's why I offer my deep discernment course that actually starts today. What I'll say is that it's the introduction today, and that if you would like to kind of get in on week 2, there's still a few spots available because I now have 2 cohorts instead of just 1. So please reply to this and let me know, you know what? I know I need that deep discernment. I didn't think I needed it. I didn't think it was a thing. But now that you're telling me these stories about the hard change and the future you, and what you have to do and how easy it sounds and how hard it actually is, I feel like I want to know more about this deep discernment and how it can help me. So if that's you, please hit reply and let me know, and we'll see if you're the right fit. And if not, I hope that this has informed you in some way, inspired you in some way, and I would love to know a little bit about what your big aha is from that. I'm going to leave you with one more thing. If you overplant a garden, what's going to happen is that plants will crowd each other out, and none of them will do really well. So that's why when we garden, we weed, we take out and we thin out to allow the plants that we want to grow to really flourish. And that's what I want for you in your decisions of what you really want and why, and to really be able to focus on those things. Thank you.